सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
My mind was again and again imagining his lips on mine. I took my sketchbook and took my pencil. I went out in lawn and tried to sketch that beautiful view of garden. And when sketch completed, my eyes winded. Again, me and Jungkook were sketched. He was holding me tightly in his arm while his lips were kissing my lips. I closed my eyes. What this stupid kiss? I wrote today date and think of a moment. Kiss me, Jungkook. I wrote it on the corner and closed the book. Sir, there is a call for you, Minchin said, and I nodded. I walked in and received the call. Yes, John Taekook speaking. Sir, it's Janhu here. Mr. John met an accident. You please come to the hospital, he said, and receiver dropped from my hand. Accident? Tears start rolling down on my cheeks. I came to my sense and picked the receiver again. Hello? Jinho, is he okay? I asked while crying. Sir, come on fast, he said, and tell me the hospital name in which he was taking Cook. No, nothing will happen to you, I said, and rushed out of the house. Jungle. My heart was running so fast with happiness. The moment I spent with them were making me crazy, and I really want to go to him. His nearness, his fragrance, everything was making me crazy. He was looking so beautiful. When I saw him standing near the dressing table, I just could not hold myself for getting closer to him. And I don't know how I started kissing him. And the most beautiful surprise thing was that he didn't stop me. They didn't stop me for touching him. I could see the color of shyness and love on his face. His blush was driving me crazy. The way he kept his hand on my chest. I really want to keep him in my arms to feel him. But I had an important meeting. So I went out of my room. Before going any further with our moments, I was driving and smiling. I was recalling his nervousness face when I touched his lips, indicating him about the kiss. I smiled and increased the speed. I was in my own thoughts when I didn't notice a truck hit me, my car from left side. My car rolled down on road, and then car get another hit. I was trying to understand what is happening. Another hit with a truck on my car, and I lost consciousness. I rushed to the hospital. As I entered, I saw Jinho standing near the reception. Jinho, I called him. I saw Jinho's cloth has the mark of blood. I was panicking. Jungkook, how's Jungkook? Where is he? Is he okay? I asked all the questions I had in my mind. Relax, sir. Mr. John will be fine. Come. I walked with Jinho to the corridor. I saw we were in the front of the room. I looked up and saw this was an operation theater. I turned to Jinho, who was looking at me. Sir, Mr. John is operating. Don't worry, he'll be fine, he said, and I lost my control. I fell on ground and started crying. I was scared of losing him. Sir, please control yourself. Mr. John will be fine. How all this happened? I asked, looking at Jinho. Actually, Mr. John was driving his car. I was following him in another car. Before we can reach there, that truck escaped. I bring Mr. John here and inform you, he said, and I once again started crying. I was praying for his life. My heart was beating in fear. How's this happening? I was so happy. And then this. Please, don't let happen anything to my Jungkook. I was praying for and just praying. My heart was hurting, thinking about his pain and hurt. Doctor, my husband, is he okay? I asked impatiently. The accident was on major scale. He got injured badly. We have to keep him in observation for the upcoming 24 hours, doctor said, and left from there. I was shocked and hurt. Tears were rolling down on my cheeks. I sat on the ground and was crying continuously. I saw they were shifting Cook to our room. I started walking with Jungkook. His arms were also injured. His right hand and arm were plastered. He was shifted to ICU. I was not allowed to go in. I just kept looking at him from the glass door. Doctors put an oxygen mask on his face and I hold my heart. Please, Cook, get up. Sir, your phone is ringing. Again, that voice shocked me. How's your husband? Is he alive? Is he taking breath? He was asking, and I was now fully awake. You? I thought I lost my voice. He was breathing now. But don't worry, he's going to take his last breath soon. Then he'll be mine. He have to die. With that, he cut the call. My blood was boiling. I looked at Jungkook who was lying there with a lot of words. I looked at Jinho and he was already looking at me. Jinho, come here, I said and started walking toward the hospital. As we reached out, I stopped. He was looking at me. Deong, except from jail or not? I asked and he nodded. Inspector informed me in morning, but before I could inform Mr. John, this happened. They find him. Do whatever you want. Use your all power. I need him in front of me before Jungkook opened his eyes. I want him in front of me on his knees. You get that? On his knees. Jinho. In just 24 hours, I said, looking at Jinho. Okay, sir. He'll be in front of you soon, he said and left from there. I walked in and sat outside Cook's room. My tears were rolling down on my cheeks. This time, Deong, I'm not going to spare you. I saw a nurse coming and I ran to her. Can I see him? Can I go in? No, you can't now. But I really want to see him. Please, only for 5 minutes. I again asked and she nodded. I smiled and slowly walked toward the room. I opened the door and saw him lying motionless on the bed. My heart got a punch seeing him like this. I moved closer to him and sat on the bed. I held his hand in mine and took all the machine's work around. I slowly leaned on his ear. Jungkook, I whispered in his ear. I know he liked to hear his name from me. Jungkook. I again called him, but this time my tears slipped from my eyes and fell on the air. I slightly touched his ear and wiped that tear. I leaned more closer in his ear and kissed it. I know you're listening. I'm waiting, Cook. Waiting for you. Please open your eyes. I promise I'll never fight with you. I leaned on his ear and kissed them. Many tears fall on his face, but I had not control on my tears. Open your eyes, Cook. I want to see that shine on your eyes, I whispered while cupping his face. I put my hand on his chest slightly to hear his heartbeat. My tears were absorbing in his shirt. I slightly moved and looked up at him. Please, please get up, I said while crying and pressing my lips on his forehead. I moved back and just kept carrying his cheeks. I was just looking at him. I was recalling his every word, his each touch on me. Our every fight was making me smile.